Welcome to my video. I just got scammed from AliExpress by one of their merchants, and I'm doing a quick video of the scam. And I think there's probably somebody on the inside with AliExpress itself that is also part of this, and I'll explain why I believe that. So I bought this radio. It's a replacement radio for my car. It's really nice, has GPS and 360 cameras and all that good jazz. But anyway, I bought this and then so excited, was just waiting and waiting and waiting. And today I got some bad news, did some investigation, and I figured I got scammed. So this was, the base price is 239, but we did not pay that. We ended up paying like 500 and change after tax. So it's a good hefty amount of money. And I'll tell you why I purchased from this company in the first place. If you look at this thing here, it says one sold, right? And that's me, right? They actually didn't sell any of this stuff, so it's just me. But when you'll see this thing scroll right here, and I'll show you. We'll wait for a little bit to scroll. Um, let's give it a shot, and it'll show the seller rating, right? And this is why I believe there's someone inside Alibaba that's faking these ratings. Um, I did not see this when I first purchased it because it it didn't show up because there was no one that bought it. But anyway, it's not flipping through, so I'll just go, let me refresh this and see if it helps. Oh, there we go. So if you saw 4.9, that's very high, 103 sold. That doesn't mean 103 of this, which I thought it was. It's actually, they didn't sell anything before me, and 4.9, I want to click on this, and it's going to take me to their homepage right here. They have 95.2 positive reviews. Hey, you'd think that that'd be super spectacular, right? That's all I looked at. I'm not going to go through and read every little thing. So if I go click here, now I did this after I figured I was scammed. I'm going to click on feedback. Okay. Now, before I read through this, I'm going to show you how I figured out it was a scam. So I got the tracking number from USPS, and they told me that here, I'll show you. It says insufficient address, right? So I got a text, and I was really excited, and I've been following this to get this thing installed in my car, and it says insufficient address. I was okay, and I didn't know that this was Alaska. I just said, oh, that's weird. I don't know. I called the 800 number. I called USPS, told them the tracking number and everything, and she goes, your insufficient address is in Alaska. I'm like, that's weird. The seller put Alaska. That's just very odd. And yes, she said it's Alaska. And it doesn't seem like a state someone would buy a radio. So I was like, okay, God, this is not looking good. I think there's something more going on in here. And then, anyways, I talked to the USPS agent, and she says we get this all the time. It's usually a scam, right? And she told me, how did you pay? I said, I pay with a credit card. And she said, next time when you buy overseas, pay with PayPal, because they talk to PayPal all the time, and PayPal verifies that it's a real address and all that good stuff. So anyway, I was like, okay, well now I don't really feel good. So this one is Alaska. So anyway, then I started doing the reviews. I started looking at the reviews, and I went to read it, and I'm like, this is a different one. So I went to read this guy's review. Okay, this is why I think this is an inside job. Okay, so OEING factory store, right? They have item as described 3.7 rating, communication 3.9, shipping speed 3.8. Now that's below 4.0, and it's not stellar. I don't know if that's average, but it's not stellar. But look at their rating, 4.9. How do you get 4.9 with this right here? Store rating top. Okay. What's worse? It gets worse. They have a customer review, 30 customers review, 95.2%. That's really good. But look at this, positive. They got 20 positive reviews, 1 neutral, and 9 negative. How do you get 95.2% when there is 9 negative? That's like a third of their reviews is negative. And what's worse was when I start reading the 1 stars, wrong name, wrong address, wrong state, wrong item. All the 1 stars are consistent here. I'll filter it out. I'll click on one. They're all consistent with it's a fraud, takes time to get refunded by shipping without sending anything. Anyway, it's all the same thing. They take your money, address. Some of these guys do get the refund because AliExpress they do some type of guarantee. Now I'm in the middle of this process. I just started today. The Ali agent told me that it will be a couple of days, and a senior manager will call you. But this is ridiculous. How does AliExpress give this guy this type of rating with a third 1 star, and everyone's screaming it's fraud? It's just very, very frustrating. I'll probably end up emailing AliExpress executives to try to get some answers. But anyway, I'm kind of in a limbo. I'm kind of a little bit down, but here is a guy right here. This is a different website, a competitor. Look at this: 4.9, 4.9, 4.8, and their store rating is 4.8. Okay, we'll go back to the other guy. This guy has less of these three, but yet he's got a 4.9. It's an inside job. There's no way. So if you go here, 4.9, 4.9, and they got 4.8, which is good. But look at his reviews: positive, 59, 2, and 1. I should have looked in their detailed, just glance it. I mean, no one's going to do that. We just want to, when you're buying, you just want to look at this number and this number, right? But again, somebody on the inside of AliExpress is fiddling with the numbers. So I got to go through the trouble of filing a dispute and all that good stuff. But I don't know what happens. I'm not sure how they make money if they eventually have to pay the money back. I mean, surely it costs money for shipping. I don't know that I'll get all my money back, but there's something very, very wrong. So this is OEING Factory Store. I'm going to post this on YouTube, make sure no one else makes this mistake. But anyway, I thought I'd share this and protect everybody, or share my story. Thank you for listening.